Glad to have you here. My name is Kim MacDonald. You're watching the Weather Network. You can tweet me, KMacTWN. I'm on Facebook as well if you'd like to chat with me there. I was asking some of my friends on Facebook what kind of weather they were seeing today. Everybody got a little something different. A lot of people talking about heat and humidity. And if you saw stormy weather, well, you're talking about that too. And in Moose Jaw, I'm sure a lot of people are talking about the rain they saw today. Coming up in the news, we've got a video where there are a couple of green bins and they are neck and neck floating down the street. It is something to behold. I'll show you that coming up after your next local forecast. So hopefully you are around for that because it's a pretty cool video. We have the risk of non-severe thunderstorms primarily through the overnight hours. Isolated severe are possible. Watches and warnings all coming to an end. These things are dying down as they tend to do in the overnight. Not always, but usually once we lose the heat of the day. Now for your Friday, everything shifts a little farther to the east, so it looks like the severe thunderstorms are going to be relegated to Manitoba and northwestern Ontario, although still unsettled a little farther to the west. So this is your 3-day forecast. Temperatures cooling and then getting a little bit warmer through the long range. Let's go to Vancouver, where your weather has been, well, sublime. Can I say sublime? I don't know. It's objective, isn't it? The last few days, the trend continues. It was 22 degrees on Thursday. We're looking at temperatures in the mid-20s by Friday, and then humidex for the weekend. And here, by the way, is our big weather maker. So the lowest stateside, the front is in the prairies. We've had reports of tornadoes touching down in Saskatchewan. We'll talk about that in more detail coming up. Yeah, there were tornado warnings in place. Large hail, heavy downpours, and there's that system tracking eastward, and that's why we're talking about Manitoba and Northern Ontario being more of the target for Friday for that stormy weather. So be aware of that. And here's a look at the 3-day forecast. So let's go to Montreal, incidentally, so you're not going to get much of a break from the heat. As far as thunderstorms are concerned, we can see them all along the mouth of the St. Lawrence. Even New Brunswick has the risk on Friday. Isolated severe are possible as a cold front slides in, so there's potential. We've seen thunderstorms, by the way, in Northern Ontario. Boy, the last couple of days, we have had some severe weather. I want to show you that video in just a sec, but first, here's your 3-day forecast. So again, temperatures in the 30s and the risk of thunderstorms as well. Heavy downpours. The night before, it was in Nipigon, northwestern Ontario, was seeing that severe weather. Southern Ontario for Friday, you've got the chance of thunderstorms. Keep that in mind. Coming up, we're going to be showing you those green bins floating down the street. Hi, I'm Kim MacDonald, and this is Weather Network News. We begin in the prairies, where at least one tornado reportedly touched down on Thursday evening. The twister was spotted near Douglas Provincial Park in Saskatchewan. It's almost the long weekend, and many people are eager to head up to the cottage, but there's nothing more annoying than pesky mosquitoes buzzing around the campfire, especially now that the West Nile virus has been detected in both Ontario and Manitoba. Here are some tips on how to keep the bugs away. And that's our newscast for this half hour. You may have noticed some of the best video that we get here at the Weather Network comes from you, our viewer. So if you've got some great video you'd like to share, just upload it to theweathernetwork.com and you can see it right here.